Hello, my name is Patricia. Welcome to a moment in song and scripture. To me, my daddy was the best daddy in the whole wide world. He was strict, but I knew that he loved me. He treated me like a princess, and he told me that I could do anything. But he wouldn't let me do anything that might hurt his little girl. Daddy worked hard to provide for his family. The only times that I can remember him not working was when he had a collapsed lung and he started having heart attacks. During those times, he was admitted to the hospital. Every Sunday night before going to bed, I would get a basin of water, sit on the couch to wash, dry, and powder his feet. Then he would let me polish his work shoes. To some, this might not sound like a good memory because washing feet doesn't sound fun, but to me it was daddy time. I had my daddy all to myself. When his head hurt, he would have me kiss him on his forehead. He said there was magic in my kisses and it always made his head feel better. When he had trouble breathing, he would have me hit him on the back. He said that I did it just right. I was not the only one who had a comforting touch. Daddy carried me through the floodwaters when I was too small to do it on my own. He carried me in his arms when I was too sick to stand. Daddy knew how to stop my coughing fits. He would say, "Who do you love?" And I would go through a list of names that always started with, "You, Daddy." I had the best daddy in the whole wide world. Wesley and Mark Willett wrote a song that talks about the love a girl has for her father. Please listen to the lyrics for Daddy Hung the Moon. We made the best of friends, a perfect pair, Daddy and me. I'd be walking on air every time he'd smile and say he was proud of me. We said our prayers, he tucked me in. When I'd look into his eyes, I knew his love could fill an ocean and light up an endless sky. His favorite words were, "I love you." He always said there was nothing I couldn't do. There's a world of hurt out there, little boys and girls who've never known love like I do. If I had one wish, I'd wish to make it right. Oh, I'd give them all a daddy and make him just like mine. God made the world in 7 days, the sun to shine, the clouds for rain. But when he made the sky, he saved one part for a little girl who knew in her heart. Daddy hung the moon, outshined the stars, placed a song inside my heart. Daddy hung the moon, oh, I know it must be true. His smile still lights my world, and I'm still a daddy's girl. God may have made the stars, but Daddy hung the moon. As children, we often put our parents up on a pedestal. This is not a bad thing. Our parents gave us life and they cared for us when we could not care for ourselves. Plus, we learn how to honor them when we spend our time thinking the best of them. Eventually, these thoughts will form our actions and how we treat them. And while we may love our moms and dads more than any other person, the Bible tells us that they should not be our greatest love. Deuteronomy says that you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your might. In the book of Matthew, Jesus said, he who loves father and mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he who loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Jesus repeated this sentiment in the book of Luke when he said, "If anyone comes to me and does not hate his own father and mother and wife and brothers and sisters, yes, even his own life, he cannot be my disciple." These verses do not tell us to stop loving our moms and dads and family, but they do tell us to place Jesus above all else. We need to make sure that God comes first. And while we may feel in our childlike hearts that Daddy hung the moon, remember that God made everything, including the moon, and He is the only one who deserves our greatest love and praise. Thank you for listening. Have a blessed day, and remember, keep a song in your heart.